What's up, people? In this video, we're going to do another one by Story Party Tour, True Dating Stories. This one is going to be First Time Dating a Plus-Size Woman featuring Rockman Blake. Never heard of this guy. Don't know who he is. Don't know anything about him. I did this one first. Oh, no, wait. Just kidding. Who was it? First Time Dating a French Guy, which was... I don't know where that story is. Oh, here we go. First Time Dating a French Guy. This was interesting. So it made me want to do
going out.
Another one. Anyway, this guy, Rockman Blake. You guys have any other recommendations for videos or YouTubers? Do not be shy. It's quarantine time, baby. Let me know. Leave me a commento.
Stop drinking. Stop partying. I don't want to die alone. So what do you do to meet someone? And you always get that advice from your friends. You know, just let love find you. Just go to the supermarket and you reach for the same avocado. Now I got to hang out in the produce section for 8 hours a day. Just waiting for some girl to walk in. You know. Oh yeah, you like that? Yeah. That one's right. Yeah. That's creepy. I can't do that. You know? So I found a website, a service actually, where you can get set up on blind dates, and it's called It's Just Lunch. Don't do it. It's just a ripoff. They set you up with 12 blind dates. Since I used to live in San Francisco, I'm not proud of this because the service costs $1,600 US. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Like, wow, he struggles. Yes, even me, even someone intelligent, good-looking, and humble like myself, I still struggle. It's terrible. So anyway, I go on this first date, and you talk to your love agent, and you tell her your preferences. You know, I want a woman who's small, petite. And that way she feels safe, because women usually like guys who are taller and bigger, right? And she's like, perfect, we have the perfect match for you. And I never heard from this woman again. And then fast forward a few weeks, I go on my first date, and I show up to the restaurant, and you're there. And in the restaurant, they're in on it, the hostesses. So you tell them, I'm here, for It's Just Lunch. And the woman says, oh, your date's here already! We'll send her right over. I didn't know what she looked like, I was curious, so I leaned in, I'm like, is she cute? And they said, she's here, and we'll send her right over. So I go to the bar, I'm hanging out, waiting for my date to arrive, and then I hear a voice. She says, hello? I turn around. She's taller and bigger than me. Now you may be thinking, is he that superficial? Yes. But not today. I'm going to try something new. My type's not working out. I'm trying something new. You know, everybody's got this thing. You know, tall, white, and handsome, usually. Sexy. Mm-hmm. You know what women say? I mean, I'm just picky, you know? I like what I like, you know? I'm not racist, but my vagina is. It's true! So I thought, no, fuck that. I'm going to try something new. She's curvy. And I like that women can call themselves curvy. Men can't do that. You know, women can be like, I'm curvy. Men, I'm curvy. You're just fat, motherfucker. Curvy. Half black, half Brazilian. Woo! Tons of chemistry. We sit down, we're trying to chat, you know, do that thing where you're trying to read the menu, but you're trying to talk to the person.
This guy's hilarious. These are good, these videos. Well, to be fair, this is the second one I've done, but like, these people are good storytellers. Even this girl who I did, like, the story was disgusting. Like, I'll link to that video and like you can watch that. But like, disgusting, awful story, but actually funny. Like I mentioned in that video, like I don't think women are funny ever, really. But this was actually funny and kind of made me squirm. Got a reaction out of me. Yeah. So some of these are pretty good. Let's see. Dating a plus size woman.
You're not reading the menu. You're not talking to the person.
You know, we've all been there. I don't know about dating. Well, all right. I've never been. Anybody have any experience with It's Just Lunch or any of these blind dating services? I was fortunate enough to be set up on blind dates, or to be forced to go out with certain girls when I was younger by my mom. No offense, Mom. I've since forgiven you, but like. I was heavily pressured to go out and like be essentially like the token, like basically go out with these girls because they didn't have anybody else to go out with, right? Like when I was younger. So, and to be fair, like the times that I was forced to do that, I kind of had fun. To be fair, like I had to go to prom twice with two different girls who I didn't really care for. One of them was kind of cute. She was Japanese. She was all right. And we had a lot of fun. Danced like the whole night. It was a good time. We had a good time, actually. But it was just so uncomfortable. It's like, you're never, as a man, you're never going to get set up. You have to think about it, right? If a girl's attractive, she's got a lot of options. She doesn't need to sign up for It's Just Lunch. Or if occasionally you get one who like does sign up for a site like that, where you get set up for 12 blind dates, like, you got to think like, what's wrong with these people that they sign up for this stuff? You know, why can't they get a date? Why is nobody good enough for them? You know what I mean? Like, it's unfair of me to say, fine, but you got to think that, right? Like why do they need that? If they were already like had a healthy social life, and as a woman, let's say, were attractive enough that they got approached, or not propositioned, but they had options already, why are they signing up for a site? Unless they're like, the off chance that it's like when a hot girl sets up Tinder, if she's hot, she doesn't need Tinder. She just fucking walk outside. But maybe she just got out of a relationship, or she's like sick of the guy she's dating. She's like, fuck it, I'm going to make Tinder. If you don't get to her within the first 2 hours of her setting up that account, she's going to delete the app, or she's going to delete her like OkCupid profile, because it's so much to deal with. Because she's hot, she's going to get like bombarded with a bunch of people. So like, if you don't like get inside that window, which happens from time to time, but it's the exception, it's not the rule. Anyway, let's hear this story.
The waiter comes. Can I take your order? We need 5 more minutes. Thank you. So I ended up ordering the Caesar salad. Right? She orders a chicken, a full chicken. I'm not fucking around with chicken. And she eats the whole thing. Just. And I've gone on dates with skinny girls. Kale salad, 3 croutons. I'm full of big leaves. This bitch didn't give a fuck. Just tearing through this thing. And I was like, yo, I like this chick. This girl is sexy. She doesn't give a fuck what people think about her. That's what I like, So we end up liking each other, all this chemistry. And I thought, man, I want tonight to end with a bang. But my friend told me, if you want to get a girl super turned on, what you do is you take her to a male strip show. Yeah, male strip show. That way, they're super turned on. And who are they going to fuck? It's going to be you, right? It's like Ghostbusters. Who you going to fuck, right? So now, I've been to female strip shows where there's women on stage and men in the audience who are acting generally well-behaved. And then I went to this male strip show where there's men on stage and women in the audience acting like fucking savages. And you all start to yell. Women have this yell that only comes out of them when there's a naked man on stage. And it seems to evolve through the generations so that when other women hear it, they descend from the forests to see what's happening. You know the yell that... It's the scariest fucking thing in the world. And so I walk into this theater, there's 800 women all screaming like that. And I'm thinking, like, what the fuck, is Justin Timberlake here? Like, what's going on? And there's just this tall, dark dude on stage named Shadow dancing with his dick out to save a horse-riding cowboy. And they're like, you're so talented! He had no rhythm. He's just bouncing up and down like when you hit pause on Super Mario Brothers. This is all he's doing. Oh my God! And she's like, let's go to the front. I'm like, no. And she drags me. She's a plus-size girl, so she's just knocking bitches out the way and shit. And we get right to the front, and then they come down to give lap dances to all the girls in the VIP section. She doesn't have a ticket, just walks over the barrier and sits down. And Shadow comes over, scoops her up. She's a fucking 100 kilos, and he goes like this. And I don't know what to do, so I'm just standing there filming like a proud parent, just... Hope she's having fun. And I thought, if I don't get her out of here, she's going to fuck him. My plan's backfiring. So I quickly grabbed her a drink. I was like, yo, let's go back to your place, Netflix and chill. She's like, okay. So we're back in her apartment. Only problem is she just moved in. She doesn't have a bed. She has a half-assembled IKEA bed. Nothing to fuck on. So she told me, I'm going to go to the shower and get more comfortable and get ready. And I said, okay, I'm going to sit here and wear what I wear. And I thought, while she's in the shower, I'm going to put her bed together. Yeah. But I didn't have enough time, to read instructions. It's IKEA. What the fuck?
I hate to stop it in the middle of this. All right. I don't know. I just feel bad watching too much without talking.
Just with a bunch of screws. Chuck them under there. Put the mattress down. Perfect timing. Door opens up. Matching red bra and panties. Red high heels. Brown skin. Brown hair. Beautiful. Strapless bra. My favorite. I reach around to get that clasp. And the bra went. It flew off. It hit her cat. Titties came out like airbags. Big ass nipples the size of compact discs. Not CDs, compact discs. Voluptuous, beautiful woman. And she's in the dirty talking. I'm kind of shy. So she says, you ever been with a plus size girl? And I said, no. She says, the best sex.
The best sex you ever had. You know why? I'm curious.
You ever had. You know why? Tell me. No matter where you grab, everything feels like a titty.
It's clever. I would like to know if... I want to hear from the men who have watched this far into this video. Like, as you have been getting older, let's say men in their 30s, right? Or older is fine. Do you find that your standards have gone up or down in terms of how attractive you want girls that you hook up with or whatever, if you're still single, I guess? Have you found your standards have gone up or down, right? I've found that mine have gone up, right? Which is kind of strange if you think about it, because like, you would think that as you get older as a man, even though there's this whole thing like men age like wine, women age like cheese or milk or whatever it is, right? Like technically as a man, you become less attractive, really, or your maximum potential for attractiveness goes down, right? Because youth inherently is more attractive, and all things being equal, an attractive young man will be more attractive than an attractive older man, right? Less wrinkles, better body composition, lower body fat percentage, like more fit, more healthy, better attitude about life because you haven't been like beaten down with like the tragedy of life. So like you would think that it's kind of like you'll want to take what you can get type of thing as you get older. I don't really know. That's why I'm asking. Like I would like to know your opinion, what you think about that. That seems to be the case with women, because with women it is more true, I guess, that as you get older, because women are more mainly valued by their beauty, you could argue. They're more mainly valued by their beauty, and because of that, because they're the weight of their value is so heavily like placed in their attractiveness, most of them don't take the time when they're younger to improve other areas of their life to like make up for it, right? As men, yeah, I guess looks matter, but they're not the only thing that matters. And there's a lot of pressure on us to like improve other areas of our life, to be funny, to be entertaining, to have a good job, to make a lot of money, so that like we have a lot of other stuff going for us by the time we hit our 30s or 40s. Whereas with women, it's less so the case, right? It just seems to be like that, like argue if you want, I don't care. So with women, it does seem to be like that. When they get older, they get like, I don't want to say they get desperate. They get a little bit more desperate relatively, right? Like a 21-year-old girl who's like super hot, it does not need to be desperate. She could be, fickle or like a flake or something, because, if she meets you or knows you or is your friend or something and you blow her off or she blows you off, then like there's a line of guys like outside her apartment that can replace you like that. You know what I mean? Who might be better than you also. So it's less of a big deal. Whereas if they're older, that might not be the case. They might not have as many options, all things being equal. So I would like to know, because the reason I'm even asking is my standards have gone up, right? Like back in the day, I would like, you want to get your notches up so bad that like you'll sleep with girls who are not as attractive, right? You'll get into a relationship. I remember, I don't want to, blow anybody up, but like I've been in relationships, not all of them to be fair, but I remember getting into relationships with girls who were not as attractive as I thought I deserved, just because I wanted to know what a relationship was like, right? Obviously, I'm not saying I didn't care about these people. Of course I did. Not saying I wasn't attracted to them either, but like you lower your standards a little bit to like get the notches up, or get your experiences, get enough experiences, I guess. But now that I've like, had a fair bit of experience, like I have higher standards, I guess. Like if a girl has a bad attitude, I've been with girls before, like I've been hanging out with them on a platonic level, where like there was a little bit of sexual tension there for sure. And I believe that, obviously who knows, but if I had pushed things in that direction, something would have happened for sure, right? But their attitude has just been so bad that it's a complete turnoff. It's like, I could probably like, get you to have sex with me, but like you have such a bad attitude. Like you're totally killing my vibe. Another big one that I don't like now is like, I used to not care if a girl smoked cigarettes. It used to not bother me at all. And not even for any like, oh, you're not healthy, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't really, I guess I care, but not that much. But it's like, it's the smell of the cigarettes that just like kills me. And when you kiss a girl who smokes cigarettes, and I'm sure it's like for guys, like if you kiss a guy like this too, but like, if you kiss with tongue and their tongue is like rough, it's like, it always reminds me of like a lizard tongue. It's like, ugh. You kiss them and you get that like cigarette taste and their tongue is all rough and it's like, whoa. Anyway, no offense to anybody, but it's just like, or if a girl, honestly now, like if a girl's like a little bit overweight, yeah, there's a funny story, whatever. But like, if she's carrying too many pounds, which is kind of a problem when you get into your 30s, unless you date younger girls, because most of them get fat, really, then it's just like, it just doesn't do it for me. Anyway.
Calf titty, hamstring titty, pussy titty, titty titty. It's like fucking on a waterbed. Sex on the beach every day. And I was like, yeah. So we started fucking against the wall, standing up, doggy style. And I'm bringing that medium dick. It's not everybody lives up to their stereotype. I'm hitting that shit hard, too. Laying down that good pipe. And she says, harder. So I put on my Nikes for more traction. Yeah, that's what good sex looks like, y'all. Yeah. And then she says, she hasn't come yet. So I'm thinking like, what would Shadow do? So I turn her around. I squat down. I grab her by the legs. I pick her up. And I put that bitch right back. I do more CrossFit. So I'll just go down on her. I don't know her that well, but I have health insurance. The only thing is, every vagina is different, and women, no help, nothing. You don't help, you're just up there like, can't wait to tell Karen about this one. We're down there like, keep going. It's fucked up. I don't know what to do. So I just start going down with her, right? And I'm just praying that it works. But the thing is, when you go down with them, you gotta stay till she comes. Because if you leave too early, you lose it. Then you gotta go back. Then you gotta start from the beginning. And you'll be there for 17 years. So you gotta stay till the job's done. But the thing is, when a woman comes, there's a small window from when she comes where you gotta get the fuck out the way. Otherwise, she'll clamp down her leg with a bear trap. She doesn't care about you. She's coming. She's in a different universe where the rules and laws and physics don't apply because her legs have the strength of 10,000 men. Where does it come from? I don't know. And so she's going. I'm down there doing my thing. And she says, I'm coming! And everything went dark. I'm tapping like it's fucking mixed martial arts and shit. She doesn't watch sports, so she doesn't know what the fuck I'm doing. Finally, she opens up her legs and delivers me like a baby. Just... oh my god. It's like waterboarding. She came. I was like, yes! And then she said, it's your turn. I'm like, no. She gets on top, she starts riding me like there's no tomorrow. I'm just bringing down flesh. And she tells me, you're going to come in 3 minutes. 3 minutes? No one's ever given me a deadline. And 2 minutes and 59 seconds later. Her bed broke. But I met this girl by not being so superficial. So what I'm trying to say, people, there's hope.
Oh, that's it? That's the end of the story? Oh, all right. I don't know. Are these real stories? I think these are fake stories. I think these are fake or heavily embellished. Took her to like a male strip club. Come on, bro. Anyway, who cares? Whatever. It doesn't even matter if it's true or not. Let's see here. Yeah, honestly, like to hook up with a girl, you need to like, because when you're younger, you don't really care almost. You don't care who she is. You don't care what she looks like. You just want to you want to get to a certain number. You know what I mean? You want to get to like a certain number or a certain frequency, right? So like you don't even really care, right? But when you get older, it's like, I remember thinking this, like occasionally I'll use Tinder. And sometimes like I don't even have the patience to like swipe on girls because I'm just like, oh my God. In Cleveland, don't get me started on Cleveland. The girls here this is not a city known for attractive women at all, like period. So like I can't even swipe on these people, but and let alone like I'm going to go on a date with them and like pretend to be interested in what they're talking about when I don't even like, I wouldn't even want to hang out with them as friends, really. So yeah, man, you gotta like, I guess you just get more picky when you get older. Is that, I would like to know, is that a common experience for other people? I want to know, let me know, are you picky when it comes to the people that you date? Okay, so here's what I want to know. Are you picky when it comes to the people that you date? How picky are you compared to when you were in your 20s, if you're not in your 20s anymore? And are you a man or a woman? And also, do you work out and do you deserve to be picky? No, I'm joking, but not really. Anyway, let me know. Leave me a comment. If you have any other requests or videos or anything like that, let me know in the comments. Peace.